Ukraine to chemically castrate pedophiles and rapists in prison under new laws.
Here's a summary of the article.
New laws in Ukraine will see convicted pedophiles and rapists forcibly castrated by chemical injection. Pedophiles will face coercive chemical castration under the new system. The law will apply to all child rapes including unnatural rape and sexual abuse of children above and below the age of puberty. In 2017 official figures showed 320 child rapes in Ukraine, but the numbers of pedophile sex abuse cases are believed to run into the thousands. Alabama lawmakers passed bill to force pedophiles to undergo chemical castration. Under the new laws, Ukraine is also to set up a public register of pedophiles jailed for child rape and sexual abuse of minors. Psychologist Gulnara Aizhanova warned chemical castration would lead to pedophiles taking out their anger using violence.
This post received a score of 57,591, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Some scientists believe chemical castration may actually increase sexually deviant behavior because a stronger stimulus is needed for satisfaction. It's also questionable on the basis that in other species if castration reduces female sex drive the males also have a reduced drive and vice versa, while studies on humans show a decrease in sexual activity for men but not women. So it's possible men respond by hiding their behavior better rather than having genuinely decreased sexual activity.
It also assumes that a heightened libido is the only root cause of rape, which is a disastrously wrong assumption.
Yup, don't pedophiles and maybe most sexual abusers typically get off on the power dynamic rather than a strict sexual thrill? I had a psychology professor that is probably shaking his head at this as we speak.
The abuser that gets off on the thrill of uneven power dynamics only account for about a third of offenders. If a suitable partner isn't found, they will start looking for younger and younger. Think the Catholic priest child molester stereotype. They are emotionally stunted people that are only interested in children.
Sucks if you're a wrongfully convicted prisoner.
Sucks to be wrongfully on death row too.
Luckily it's not a thing anymore in a lot of developed countries, save a few stragglers.
USA, hey, it's me, your straggler.
USA, the leading country in outdated judicial systems. Well, leading developed country. I think Saudi Arabia has us beat.
Hope they have a perfect justice system.
A lot of Ukrainians cheer this law up, not understanding the corrupt justice system will lead to dramatic consequences. Source: am Ukrainian.
And hopefully it stays limited to just these two groups and doesn't become part of a go-to punishment for anything society deems really bad. In the American eugenics movements in the 1920s and 1930s there were a lot things that could lead to forced castration by the state including alcoholism, being an easy woman, various mental illnesses or multiple generations of poverty. Normalizing government-mandated castration can lead to some troubling places.
Yeah, part of the society is quite homophobic, some even put homosexuals and pedophiles under one sick people with sexual deviations umbrella. I can see these people wanting to include this group to the law in the future.
Yes, we should castrate the gays to stop them breeding.
I know this was but just to clarify, for someone that doesn't know, that chemical castration doesn't sterilize, it is actually used to reduce libido and sexual drive. Chemical castration is castration via an aphrodisiac drugs, whether to reduce libido and sexual activity, to treat cancer, or otherwise. Unlike surgical castration, where the gonads are removed through an incision in the body, chemical castration does not remove organs, nor is it a form of sterilization. When used on males, these drugs can reduce sex drive, compulsive sexual fantasies, and capacity for shay.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.